A minute, give it a minute.
Yeah, now it is.
Oh yeah, we'll give it a hot minute. We still need to get a fucking topic.
So what about? Wait, are we streaming? Are we live?
Yep.
So what's the deal with airline food?
Time loop.
Oh shit, that was last week.
You guys have a time loop?
What? You guys have heard of time?
What's happening?
We're going
stuck
back.
in a time loop.
We're out of ideas. We're going back for the Pudwunks.
Do you want to just like put a VOD up and see if anyone notices?
We could talk about like the protests in America.
Oh yeah.
I just made
Very
perfect
stupid.
leggings because I'm an idiot.
Well, what's Adam saying? One sec.
I'm gonna have to start cropping these YouTube videos.
Is he going to miss a second week? Adlan?
Well, he is most likely dying, so.
No, just fucking man up, Jesus.
What his organs are like broken or something, isn't it?
You are losing a fight against a.
Can we start? Can we start? Can we start?
Yeah, sure. Right.
Stop.
Box.
Box.
Right.
Are we in a time loop?
So, hello and welcome to the Podwank, where we talk and you wank. Get your game faces on. Let's get this bread. Right.
Same as always.
So, what's the deal with airline foods?
What's the deal with airline foods? Never had any airline foods, not gonna lie to you.
Didn't we start this last week?
Yeah, we did. Guys,
Exactly.
Alright, I've got a very serious question. What is Greek food? So, like, because it just occurred to me now, I've always wondered, when people say Greek food, I've got no idea what they mean.
Same. I'm lost.
Olive oil. They just drink olive oil.
I know it must have olives in it, and I know it comes from Greece, but I know nothing else.
Greek food.
What is...
It's probably
give me an
just olives.
example
Greek
of famous
cuisine. Top
Greek
10
food.
traditional Greek food.
Yeah,
Tiramisu latte.
the fuck's that?
Olives.
Greek food's like kebabs and stuff.
Grilled meat.
No, that's Turkey, isn't it?
No, they haven't.
Courgette balls.
Courgette balls, what the fuck?
So, olives and lamb, little Tom says, and meze. I don't know, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Meze.
I don't know how to spell it in English.
So,
Mr. Worldwide.
Nice. Flexing his fucking...
Amiyagod. Oh, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that.
What is Greek food? Food from Greece.
Wow, the more you know.
10 traditional Greek foods to try.
This
Okay.
looks really good, actually. I might.
Does it? Okay,
Some of it
Moussaka looks really
Lad's
nice.
trip to Greece.
Moussaka, I think you're talking about, bro.
Well, it's not a cow, is it? So it's not mooing.
It's like aubergine lasagna.
Tell that to your mum, James.
Oh, grilled meat. Apparently, that's Greek cuisine. Grilled meat.
Wow, that's Greek cuisine if I've ever heard
Nice
of it.
and fresh fish.
I mean, most coastal cities have fresh fishes there.
No, well, yeah, this is my
it's only in
point.
Greece.
It's not specifically Greek, is it? Right.
Can anyone be racist?
Can anyone be racist? Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think you can be
What
racist.
do you mean,
to
can
all
anyone be
races.
racist?
As in, like, I think it means like, can a black man be racist to a white man? And I
Yes.
think if you say like, oh, a little, if
I'm pretty sure the racist word for a white person is wigger.
oh no, if you're like, if you're like,
Miss my wigger.
Yeah.
Wait, is this...
if you're like in the hoods of America and you're like a little white kid, I mean, you've all heard it in movies, like, oh, a little white kid is skinny and weak and small and gay and. You know what I mean?
He's protecting your own insecurities. What's going on?
Well, I'm not small or gay or weak. So
Frappes are Greek.
What?
Sorry.
No, but I mean like.
Frappes.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought we were talking about Greek food. How's it got this thing?
Yeah.
No, but Big Tom just brought it up, and I was interested. Sorry, we can keep talking about Greek food.
For anyone that joins, or if anybody's watching this on YouTube and wondering where Adam is, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
He's dying in a hospital somewhere.
He's missed the second week of.
He's
Pudwunk.
not got the Ronald though. He's not got the Ronald.
He hasn't got Roland.
Roland, yeah.
So that's all right then. So
Fixed title. Well, I would if OBS would stop being there.
So if fuck.
Yeah, your mods.
Can I do it from?
How do we do it?
Mod view.
It's only YTP and. Oh.
Let me see if I can.
There you go. It's fixed.
No. Adam,
something to it.
It's still gone.
Adam is still gone. Crab emoji.
I don't have crab emoji.
Oh, I had to search it
How
up.
do I do crab?
I had to search it.
That's right. I'll just do a colon close open bracket.
I was playing Hypixel Skyblock and I wasted 5 enchanted diamond blocks.
Okay, cool. Good talk.
Cool story.
Cool. This is a cool story, bro. It needs more dragons.
Well, this is fucking dead at the moment, right?
No, I need to get out of mod mode.
Let's talk. What?
Are we still preparing then?
How do I get out of mod mode? What do you mean?
I don't know. You're in mod mode.
No, I want to get out of it so it doesn't look so AIDS.
At bottom left, I swear. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, thank you.
Such shambles. Such shambles.
Sorry. Let's continue.
Jesus
right.
Christ.
Right.
I thought I was working with professionals here. What are you lot?
Sorry, Robbie.
Jesus.
Sorry, Robbie. Greek cuisine. Sorry, olives. Yes, olives. Box. Olives. Fresh fish box. Olives.
I'm bored of this now. No, stop it.
Right. So racism towards anyone. Do you reckon it can exist?
Of course it can.
All right.
Sells out.
How would you be racist to a white person?
Well,
fucking cracker.
The same way you do it to a black person, just invert colours.
Yeah. White people can't be racist.
Just Photoshop.
Your opinion doesn't.
Yeah, just Photoshop.
Okay, cool.
Triple click.
Adam is still dying.
Okay, cool. Glad that we moved on to that.
Right, that's a cool story. Let's move on.
Right.
Right, so earlier we were talking a bit about astral projection.
Oh, yeah.
James doesn't really know that much about it. Angus doesn't believe in it. Robbie and I are kind of neutral.
And we don't have someone who's
we don't have a fifth opinion.
No. See, this is the problem when we have such a low range of people. We're all come from the same background.
We're all doing the same subject. We all share
we all share the same opinions. It's
but we don't really on this. So.
Yeah, idiot.
Well, yeah, true, but usually.
Yeah. I think you can
but it's good to have
I think you can zap your body into space.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I think you can astral project. I think it can happen.
If you meditate your body so much that your astral body can come loose from your physical body.
Kind of just look at yourself.
Or is it just meditation?
You look
or hallucination? That was Adam's point.
So does this weird door game actually make you, I don't know, trip?
Yeah, give some context. Give some context.
Like the red door, yellow door game, where you have to you rub somebody's temple and then you put them into a trance, and then you got guide them through doors. But I saw a video where one kid went into a room with an old woman, and and if you see an old woman, you're meant to just leave. And then he couldn't wake up for a bit for 5 minutes.
Why are there rules to this game?
Because if you see an old woman, she'll trap you.
What?
That just sounds like bullshit.
Kick her in the face.
Yeah, just beat her up.
Well, why don't we try it? Why don't we try it then, James?
Right.
You can kick an old woman in the face if you really want. Even though you do that in real life, or
but so what happens if you don't if you just say hi to the old woman and just vibe with her?
You die. You don't
wake up. You don't wake up.
Smoke a spliff with her.
I mean, I don't see what an old woman can do. Ross's nan, yes, Tom Peake. Oh.
Well, no, but like she's a mystical old woman, isn't it?
Okay. Why is it an old woman? I feel like now that I feel like now
asking me.
No, I feel like now that you've told us, it would have been something else. But now that you said it's an old woman, we're going to imagine an old woman, and like it's just psychological.
Yeah,
it's like
it is an old woman.
It's one of those things where
you telling us it's an old woman will now make us think. If I go into this trance,
it's like saying don't think of elephants. You know.
Yeah, and then you think of elephants.
Don't think of pandas.
Oh, sending me into a rage.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there are a bunch of other rules, so I don't know.
I think that's one that's just been made
cross
up.
your legs when you're sitting down.
What? Yeah, you can.
I don't know.
That's what you have.
Rules for astral projection.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What? Don't sit down.
You're supposed to lay down.
No, don't.
No,
Yeah, I don't know.
you're meant to sit cross-legged, and then one person sits in your lap, lies in your lap. Robbie, I can't wait to lie on your lap.
I don't know. I guess people have different methods.
I don't know.
I think in other religions, like from way back when, was sitting upright, and now most people say they do it by laying on their backs or front.
Have you ever gone into sleep paralysis?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
That is really weird.
I find it quite funny.
Mine wasn't very bad.
No.
I hear you like see a demon or some shit. And
Only sometimes.
It depends.
I didn't see one.
It's more if you're afraid of seeing demons, then you'll see demons.
Yeah, usually you literally just wake up and you can't move for a couple minutes. But like sometimes like you do hear voices and stuff.
Nice. That sounds really terrifying. No.
I
feel like I probably want to see demons, but I don't really want to. He's deaf for some reason.
I call that being too lazy to get out of bed.
Nice, Stumpy.
That's something that happened to me this morning. I just woke up and both my arms just had no blood in them, and I was like, well, I'm fucking stuck. I couldn't move, and I was just like, well, I'm just going to go back to sleep.
That's amazing.
I just woke up like 11 o'clock. I just looked at my clock, tried to move, and I was like, well, shit.
I have a different personality when I wake up. Like I'm completely different when I wake up to when I am like normally.
Do you need like a Snickers or something? Do you need a Snickers when you wake up?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Like I think a Snickers would actually really help for me to get up. Like
just have some breakfast, mate.
I wake up here and I'm just such a prick. Like I nothing will get me up. It's like you're alarms. I turn my phone off. Mother shouts at me. I shout back. Shit like that. It's like I'm such a dickhead when I'm waking up.
I think everyone is. I think it's just natural.
Yeah, but like
maybe that's how we killed our breakfast before. Maybe it's just like genetic. So we're really pissed off in the morning when we wake up, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna go kill a rabbit and cook it.
Maybe.
Who knows?
God, that may be it. Why is Robbie deafened? Why are you deafened?
Maybe he's mowing his lawn.
The entire point.
It's not a very good day for mowing your lawn.
Is to talk. You cannot talk if you can't hear nor speak.
Do you see the correlation?
Help.
Damn, boy.
Nice. So
I'm genuinely confused why
spirit. So is fucking actual astral projection. Is it like? Have you ever done it?
I've been very close. A few of my friends have, and lots of other people have.
That doesn't sound.
How did they explain it?
Well, what do you mean? How do they explain it? Like, what were their experiences?
Yeah.
I can't exactly remember what their experiences were.
Did any of them meet an old woman?
No, it's nothing. It's not really like that. It's like you're still in this world, but you're in like I guess a different dimension. You could explain it as.
What?
The elusive fifth dimension.
Not really that kind of dimension, but like a parallel.
A parallel.
Yeah.
Fair.
But it's existing over us.
Perhaps they were just asleep and had a weird dream. I don't
the
know.
thing is, people have proven it, and they've like.
Have they though?
How though? How do you prove that?
So, if two people, oh, there was one I'm not sure if I mentioned it on a Pudwunk before, but this person, when they were a kid or something, they used to astral project, and so did their grandma. And basically,
oh my god, his grandma died, and then when
no,
he met her.
Wow, no, because that can't be proven. What happened was, the kid's nan like met him in the astral realm and like took him around, showing him shit, and this kid wakes up and tells his mum, and she's like, "This is bullshit." And it just comes up in conversation to his nan, and his mum's just saying like, "Oh, I saw angel." He says he's seen angels and shit, and his nan just says, "Yes, I was there."
That's not proving anything.
No.
How?
I mean,
Well, he says he saw angels. He may well have done, but doesn't mean they're real.
Yeah, but
and because the nan says she was there, doesn't mean that. Well, she might be senile for a start, but like, we'll just avoid that.
it's a cool story anyway. But
cool story,
there are other proofs.
Dragons.
Like people meeting each other in the astral realm.
anecdotal's not proof though.
I'm pretty sure
my
people have hosted parties in the astral realm.
Really?
I saw an advert for one once on the
Astral plane
subreddit.
party.
Yeah, they're just like, everybody hit me up on the moon like 8 o'clock tonight or something. It was quite funny.
What the fuck? This is such.
What if it was just like a VR chat thing, and they would just put on their VR headsets and just?
This is my name.
But
Has anyone ever tried like throwing a party in the astral plane?
that's what I mean. If you search it up, like astral plane party or something, I'm pretty sure someone tried to.
Astral plane party.
The point I was getting onto is a lot of people were. Well, a lot of people believe that the government can regulate the astral plane, and they can stop you from going to restricted places and hearing stuff that you're not meant to hear. Like if you tried to go to Area 51 or something, they would know. That's what people say, but
This seems like, I don't know.
It's been a
major pseudoscience.
Yeah, it also sounds. I'm hearing similarities with what you're saying and what I've just found on Reddit with potheads. You guys sound exactly like potheads.
It's interesting anyway, but you don't know until you try it, I guess.
Oh yeah. Just like Coke.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
It's interesting to talk about anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, I fell asleep at my desk and astral projected.
I see. What did you see? Did you see an old woman?
Yeah, I saw a party on. I went to a party on the moon.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
You were listening to the Twitch and muted yourself. What the fuck?
No.
Oh no, he was astral projecting, so he heard us from the other dimension.
Oh, exactly.
Obviously.
Fuck's sake, Robbie.
Can we talk some more about sleep paralysis? Why does it happen?
I'm pretty sure it's a chemical which stops you from moving in your sleep.
Good.
I thought it was.
Why do you hear voices?
If you get woken up in the middle of like REM sleep, your brain like freaks out a bit.
REM?
Possibly. REM is a light sleep though.
Oh, I see.
I thought REM's a deep sleep.
No, REM is like you go from awake to REM, which is I think alpha stage, and then it just goes down to delta, which is deep sleep.
Because if you want to lucid dream, you do it in REM, don't you?
You can do that, or
that's
you
when
can
you're
just
most awake.
Yeah, or you can have. Do you know what like reality checks are?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Like
So
you write something on your hand.
Yeah,
And then
or you look
force
at
yourself to check
watch.
it every so often.
Yeah, you can
And then
do
like,
that.
you'll
and,
do it in the dream, and you'll be like, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
not my hand."
yeah.
There's a lot of things you can
Wow.
do, like Angus was saying, is with your watch, or you can. The one I do is
Try
like,
and force yourself to fly.
you touch your fingers and count them. So I use my thumbs on each hand. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Have you ever lucid dreamt?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I have.
I think I have once before, but
Actually,
I don't know how to make it happen again.
I did it by accident when I was a kid, and I got really scared, and I woke up.
Yeah, like I say, you have to remain like neutral, like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, if you get too excited.
It happened to me, and I was like, okay, so this is a dream, right? And I was like, guess I might as well wake up then.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah. I was so livid with myself because I was like, why did I waste that potential? I could have learned a second language or something. No, I don't think I could have because that's not how your brain works.
Yeah, I think I did before. I sometimes I have them where I can kind of control them, but within the realms of reality. I can't do dumb shit like flying, but I can walk like where I want.
Inception, like the buildings folding over each
other. Oh god, no. It's just as cool as that would be.
Sometimes I have like lucid dreams where I know it's a dream, but then I don't remember that because I know it's a dream I can do what I want. I don't have that thought. Like I'm like, oh, this is a cool dream. Let's just ride it out and see where this goes. Yeah,
you're dumb as fuck then.
Yeah,
stupid idiot. How do you make yourself have lucid dreams?
Like you can use like the reality check thing.
Write
something on your hand.
If you write something on your hand and force yourself throughout the day to like constantly check it, then you'll check it while you're in the dream just out of like reflex.
Habit, okay.
Yeah, and then you'll realize it's not there or it's like different or something.
All right.
And be like, oh, I'm in a dream.
I'm gonna do this.
Start the
it
dream
takes a lot of practice.
Then.
Yeah, you won't get it on your first night.
Robbie,
there's a lot of different ways of doing it. Like, if you go to sleep for the night and then wake up about 5 something, and then if you stay awake for like 10 minutes or something, then go back to sleep, then you've already rested yourself, and then after that you can.
Wait, what did you just say? So you sleep for 10 minutes and you wake up?
No. Sorry, I can't talk. So you sleep for like until like 5 in the morning or something. So you get a good night's sleep or something.
Right.
So you're already quite well rested. So if you sleep again, you probably won't fall into deep sleep too quickly. So you wake up at like 5 or something, then stay awake for about like 10 minutes or something like that. Just do something. And then when you go back to sleep, you're sort of more awake, but you're still tired. So you're more likely to. I think you're more likely to stay in REM sleep for longer or something.
Right.
So then you can. I don't know. It's just more likely that you can reach Wait, that's it. You're still relaxed, but you're not tired.
Yeah.
So you can reach a state of sort of like meditation, but
a side effect of lucid dreaming is sleep paralysis. Like you're more likely to get sleep paralysis if you lucid dream.
Oh really?
Yeah. A lot of people just get it all the time. You just have to get used to it.
Maybe I shouldn't then, because like I don't want to meet a demon. But I don't mind.
You said before.
It's a worthwhile experience to do sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's scary at the time, but it is really interesting on hindsight.
Okay.
As long as you like just keep in your head like, oh, this thing ain't real, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I imagine that's quite difficult when you've got a spooky black man.
Just don't feel fear.
Yeah, just
cheers, man.
Grow up, see?
Basically, you just need to be neutral about everything you see. So you're like, oh, there's a guy flying. I'm flying across the world. That's cool. That's nice. Oh, there's a demon over my bed. That's cool. That's nice. Like,
nice to see you again.
Yeah.
You're right, John.
You want to grab a beer later?
Let's have another one of our midnight conversations, lad.
What are the fiery depths of hell like these days?
Who says demons come from hell and don't just lurk in other dimensions, though? How about that?
Yeah. How about that?
Let's go back to dimensions.
Cool.
What?
Why don't we always go back to dimensions?
I don't know. I find that shit interesting.
Yeah.
We talk about scientific dimensions, then we talk about spiritual dimensions, and it's
Two completely different things.
What is the topic of the Pudwunk? What do we do?
I think it's just a miscellaneous
discussion,
see where it takes us.
I guess it's
It's
not
just
scientific
a collection of conversations.
Yes.
It's just no real theme.
It's an experience.
Yeah, basically, Thomas. Chat room.
Chat room, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
A chat room.
Pretty spot on.
AOL Messenger.
No, I prefer DS Messenger.
Yeah, PictoChat.
PictoChat, that's the one.
Oh, that was such a banger. Oh, PictoChat.
I remember when on planes back from holidays and shit, like chatting on the DS with friends I've made on the holiday, and just it was so, oh my god, the good days.
That's
the good
cute.
days.
Damn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Madness.
You never knew how to work PictoChat.
No,
You just
I
go
don't
on
think
it.
anyone did.
I just drew pictures.
Yeah, you just draw pictures. And
Wasn't that kind of the point?
Yeah.
It was a pretty sick software, not gonna lie. You could like draw and text, and it's like,
Yeah.
Never seen before.
I know. But it's on a bloody DS. And those shits have touch screens. Like, damn. They did the whole 2-screen folding phone thing before anyone else.
Yeah.
True.
They were truly
They
innovators.
did it much later than anyone else.
No, but none of them had a touch screen and 2 screens.
True.
You could only play Snake on phones and shit. I mean,
BlackBerry games.
I used to have a Nokia brick as like my actual phone because my other one broke.
Yeah.
And I used to play Snake all the time on that, and I got such a fucking good score. This was in like year, I think like 8 or something, Robbie.
Oh right. What, any other?
Do you remember? I had a Nokia brick.
I don't remember that.
Do you remember that? Oh.
I used to have one and play Snake on it. Never used to
Yeah,
bring it to school.
I used to have one.
Yeah.
It's too precious.
I had a BlackBerry and I had a shitty version of COD on it. It was like a 2D COD and it was so bad, but it's the only good game I had, so it was all I played.
I don't remember those like old, probably like year 7 kind of time when we were about like 12 or 13. There used to be like these iPhone games, like they're a bit like Call of Duty, like Nova 3.
No, I don't remember.
No.
Like those games were sick.
I never got them because they looked shit, and I thought
this one was like pretty much Halo, and it wasn't that bad. It was actually really fun. There was Pixel Gun. Oh god, Pixel Gun.
I didn't play. I barely played anything on my phone.
Yeah.
I barely do now.
I used to just play Minecraft.
All James was doing with his phone was picking up girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I've been getting that push.
Get that bear push.
Goddamn right.
You.
With my only 2 best friends on Snapchat being Little Tom and Robbie. Big Tom and Robbie, though, not Little Tom.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't really talk to anyone on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I don't really talk to anyone.
That's fair. Apart from yourself.
I vibe with that.
Yeah, I do talk to myself. But
Yeah.
Except from Pudwunk,
who
of
isn't
course.
during this? Yeah.
Talk to all of us.
Mm.
Except from Adam, because he's dead.
Thanks, Adam.
Probably shouldn't say that, to be honest. Pray for Adam. Pray for Adam.
Not.
But not too much.
I pray for Adam.
Yeah, not too hard. I'm funny guy. That was my original joke. I made that for us.
No.
Pray? No, pray.
Oh, this conversation is so boring.
This is dead.
Help!
People send us things to talk about.
Space. Talk about
Space.
Right.
Space Oddity. David Bowie. You like David Bowie?
That's a good song.
You like David Bowie?
You like jazz?
I like jazz.
You like jazz?
What's your favourite jazz artist?
I like the one that's like
The Great Attractor, The End of the Universe. That's what we did last time.
You know that song? Yeah, that's not.
Yeah. We talked about the end of the universe last week because we were saying about how it might just repeat itself again, and maybe history will be the exact same.
Yeah, what about the geographical?
What?
Where will it be? You mean?
Yeah, like the end.
The thing about the universe
space.
is every part's the center.
What?
So yeah, since it's expanding equally everywhere.
Yeah, but
any
what if you
one
got to
point.
the edge?
How do we know there is an edge?
And you never.
How does it expand if there isn't an edge?
Like a balloon.
Okay, what if you got to the?
But there's a center of a balloon.
But there's not like
What? And we're on the outside of the balloon.
It was on a Vsauce video, all right.
Do you mean that the universe isn't
questions.
expanding from a single point?
Fucking
yeah,
James.
it's expanding equally everywhere.
Fucking-
Yeah.
How the fuck
So-
does that work? So it's not expanding in like a circle, it's just expanding in like
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, because
like-
the space between us and other stars is increasing as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
as the space
true.
between the stars
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so the what
Apart from, like,
it was
the one
on a
I was
Vsauce. He
Yeah.
like drew a dot on like a deflated balloon and then started blowing it up.
Yeah.
And the spots got like
Further
equally
away.
yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
But there was no singular like center.
Yeah. So like they all went away at the same like distance.
The same rate.
Yeah. So things at the edge wouldn't be pulled apart further quicker. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess that's
So-
what it means by the universe is expanding, not the edge of the universe.
Yeah.
It's just in the name.
Yeah.
Sick one.
Wait, but we're a balloon.
Sorry, Robbie.
Are we a balloon?
Are we?
Hang on,
we-
he drew on the balloon. Are we ink?
Oh, we ain't. Oh my god.
But is it a balloon? I don't understand.
Yes, Robbie, it's a balloon. We are a balloon.
But what about when you get to the bit that's more curved than the other bit?
We are a balloon.
The
Well, no, it's more like Robbie. It's more like we're the surface of the balloon. So
Yeah.
if you
Okay,
flatten
but
down
down
that
by the knot,
down by the knot.
things
Yeah.
are more curved.
Okay, think
Yeah,
about
but if you made a plan of that balloon, the dot wouldn't exist.
if you made a
Just you could tie the universe into a balloon shape and have a little knot at the end of that. But the plan of it would be like how we see now.
But if you were
Flat.
down by the knot, surely things would be different.
Are you saying that our universe is like a helium balloon on some galactic entities? Like
Yeah.
Are we inside a balloon for a little child's birthday?
No, I'm not saying we're inside of a balloon, but even if we're on the surface,
of the balloon. On the surface of the balloon. Are
Maybe.
are we the balloon for a little girl's birthday?
we are the fat guy's sweat that sits there and blows up the balloon.
Right, so you know the egg.
I do know that egg personally.
Right, so every time you die is a new birth, right?
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
a birthday. We're just the balloon in the birthday. Of
I'm
the
sorry.
egg.
Oh my
That's-
god! Oh my god!
Conspiracy theories.
That is so smart.
get your
Yeah.
tinfoil hats on and get your best tinfoil logic book.
Why do you always say that, Angus? This
That's
is
the first time I've said that.
No, it's
Wait, no,
not.
is
it
the
is
first.
not. It is not.
Yes,
that.
it is.
You
Guys,
always-
I smoke
I think
up.
that's-
It's on record because we
think that's
record
the first
these.
time
It's
it's
on
ever said
record.
I think it's
That's
the
the
first time he's ever said it.
I've said something along the lines, but I've never said get your tinfoil hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
You have.
James, can you just stop lying for content, please?
I rewatched the fucking Pudwunk because I like
We're
it.
not that desperate for content. You don't have to lie.
No, I'm not lying. I'm serious. Right. So look. Right. So I went on to space.com
Right.
and I found building blocks of life found in famous Mars meteorite. Would you look at this? Look, I'll whack it your way. Topics. Right.
Fuck's sake, Jay.
Right, that's a bit much.
So they found like organic stuff in a Mars rock. So maybe life on not on Earth does exist. Kablamo.
Damn.
Kablamo.
I mean,
Well, you heard it here
Kablamo.
first, folks.
It's not proof, but it's It's lots of it. It's big evidence.
Can we talk about Egypt?
Sorry?
Can we talk about Egypt?
Egypt?
Have we already talked about Egypt?
Probably at some
we've
point,
talked about the Ankh
we can go
on the...
again.
Oh
Yeah.
That wasn't uploaded though.
What do you want to talk about by the pyramids?
I saw like the pyramids, like the methods they used to construct it. Like they must have had some advanced tools that we like never figured out.
Well,
because like the tools that we think they used, there's no way that they could have cut the granite blocks to that precision and like drill holes like that without, and then even to cut through the granite block would have taken like a couple dudes like 50 days.
They might have used like contraptions made out of wood, and then they wouldn't have survived for however long.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So
maybe you mean like actually cutting the rock? Is that what you?
Yeah. So they cut the stone out of the bedrock, but it's perfectly 90 degrees. Like
I don't know, man. You can't break
precise.
bedrock, man.
You can't. It's unbreakable.
Alright, whatever, man.
This is fake.
So
they just use creative mode.
What if they used? What if they use like
command blocks?
You know, like the shape of a trebuchet, yeah, and how it like swings. What if they had like a blade on the end of that, and they swung it down and hit the rock?
But you wouldn't be able to cut it like precisely like that.
No, but then they could just chisel it away. Chisel it straighter,
and then they could chisel it straight. Yeah.
Yeah. So they'd get a rough cut.
Yeah.
And then they'd spend a lot less time chiseling it away.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
I will come back next time with more facts and information.
You could do that right here, right now, seeing as we're bang out of ideas.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, no, because
what are you going to search up? How were the pyramids made? I don't think anybody knows.
No. I saw a guy. There's a guy on TikTok.
Oh,
there's a guy on TikTok, and he's a bit of a pyramid skeptic, and he was just blasting out some facts and logic about the pyramids.
Right. So, they might have in relation to moving the bricks to the pyramids, they might have like wetted the sand in front of like a. I don't know. So like, you know how they've got to drag the stone there, right?
Right.
So if they wetted the sand in front of them, it would be like hard and it wouldn't be like sand. It'd be like a shitty road. You know what I mean?
When you wet sand, it's like.
What? No. Don't just laugh at me. It makes sense. So if you wet, like, fuck off, man. Look, I search up how did Egyptians make the pyramids.
If you go to the beach and go to where the tide's like gone out and the sand's wet, right?
Yeah.
You sink through it.
No, that's not the same sand as in the Sahara.
I know, but it's pretty much the same. I think.
It's not.
The only difference is the sand in the ocean's made by erosion that's related to water, and the sand in the desert's made by erosion that's related to air.
Well, no, but bruh, it's a lot different because like we import sand from Egypt to make glass. We don't use beach sand.
It shouldn't mean that it's more solid when it's wet, though, right? Because surely that means that you'd have to have bigger grains.
Okay, look at this, lad.
What?
Fuck's sake, James.
Oh, I don't have streamer mode on, so like
it just. The issue is we haven't pushed it all in this channel, so.
Yeah, to be fair.
Like you guys have put 0 topics at all, and you're asking me not to spam it.
Can you not spam?
Yes.
Topics?
Can you not spam the topic?
Spam topics?
Fuck hell. So like, if they have like a contraption where they have camels pulling stone, if they wetted the sand in front of it, it will like slide easier, and it won't pick up all the sand.
Friction quite a bit, which implies you only need half the people to pull a sledge on wet sand.
No, well, I was more thinking you won't make you won't. You know when you pull something through sand, the sand like piles up against it.
Yeah, it just says that it reduces the friction, not that it's.
Well, yeah, but yeah. True.
They probably just lift the front a bit. Well, obviously not lift it, but
yeah, that makes sense.
Build something to lift the front a bit.
But
Someone-
also-
They could have just used like logs or something and then just rolled it.
Yeah, that would have worked. I
I
swear
mean,
I've seen that in
And
a
then just
cartoon.
keep putting.
But they didn't have
logs.
trees in Egypt, did they?
They
They've
could have
probably-
got some.
They
Probably
had
got some.
Well, they could have spent a while making a roll like a cylinder out of
Yeah,
rock.
stone. Yeah.
I'm confused.
I'm sure they do actually have trees. I think I've just said that. They do definitely have trees, otherwise
Yeah.
they wouldn't be able to breathe.
No,
Robbie.
Robbie, no.
Oh
no,
my God.
You heard it here, folks. Africans shouldn't be able to breathe.
What? No.
Agreed,
When did I
Angus.
say that?
What
So
about
that's now-
the
When did I say
Arctic?
that?
Like, just
Yeah, you said Africans shouldn't be able to breathe. That's what you said. I heard
a
that.
direct quote. A
I-
direct quote.
You
Oh
said
my God.
that like they wouldn't be able to
Egyptian-
breathe if they didn't
They
have
didn't
trees.
have-
Well, no, they wouldn't be able to breathe very well.
Do you not see the issue there that the air moves?
Yeah. How do
Yeah,
people?
no, but the trees wouldn't absorb the pollution, so they'd
Robbie.
have really dead air.
Yeah, but
Robbie,
the air
so-
moves.
How does
Convection
it-
currents.
But like, that doesn't mean the air quality is just going to be good.
No, because
Robbie,
the air from the
They put up trees in the middle of London and stuff to make the air better, to reduce the air pollution.
I'm pretty sure
They
that's
won't
just
get
for.
any oxygen if they weren't there.
I never said that.
You're saying how do they breathe?
You said they wouldn't be
I
able to
never
breathe.
said how do they breathe?
You said that if
Alright, I said yeah, alright.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
but I meant they won't be able to breathe well. Stop bullying me.
yeah,
Whatever.
and what you meant is still reinforces my point.
Whatever. What do you mean?
You said they should be able to breathe well. Yes,
Yeah.
no, because what?
I didn't say shouldn't at all.
If you went to the Sahara Desert, you would be able to breathe,
Yeah, I know.
and you'd be able to breathe fine. It'd be very
But it
hot.
wouldn't be good air.
Thanks, Tom, for clipping that.
But it wouldn't be good air.
Africans shouldn't be able to breathe. There we go.
What do you mean it wouldn't be good air? What scale is this?
Because there
how
would
do
be
you-
more pollution in the air because there aren't trees around to absorb it.
Because the air
That's why
moves.
you're laughing at me.
Because that's so fucking
Everyone's
stupid.
laughing at the
it's
whole
not.
thing.
There's no cars or anything
Oh my God.
when Egyptians were around, so there
That
was no
doesn't mean
pollution.
cows don't fart everywhere.
They didn't have cows there. They had camels.
Yeah, right. That doesn't mean camels don't fart everywhere.
Their farts aren't as bad as cows anyway.
Are they not?
do you
How
know?
do you know?
Not one.
Do you own a camel? Have you seen one? Have you been on a life-changing trip to Egypt and sat on a
camels-
heavily?
Camels versus
Fucking sound like camel.
cows pollution.
Cow versus camel methane production.
Yeah. Camels emit less methane than cows or sheep. Kablamo. Get
Yeah, but-
science.
Were you there?
Fed up for being treated like an idiot.
Well, you just treat me like an idiot whenever I make a fucking
You
point.
just treat Adam like an idiot.
I don't. I treat Adam like an idiot. I don't treat James like an idiot. What?
What you did earlier. I made a point that you laughed at me. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
you
'cause that
asked
was
us not to laugh at you.
stupid. That was
Your thing was stupid.
I think it's time to move swiftly on.
All right, Adam.
You know what, James? You know what,
Gotta
James?
be.
Our friendship over.
Yeah, our friendship cancelled. Robbie and ex James cancelled.
That's
Oh my
it.
God.
We're done.
It's over.
Sad
Flavor.
game moment.
Oh, right, fine.
Have you heard?
Tom, oh, sorry, go on, Angus.
No, you go first.
Right, Tom, that's a good point. But but here it means like one cow versus one camel. So if you mass farmed camels instead, it wouldn't be as bad as cows.
Would you do that?
All right. So I was thinking about this whole thing in Africa, and there's this good like mini series, I guess, on YouTube explaining where Atlantis might be, and it's not conspiracy theories because he puts out good evidence about Plato's description of Atlantis and like the geological landmarks of where he thinks it might be. It's like a 3 or 4 episode mini series on YouTube. I'll probably send it to you at some point. But it's he says it's like in the Eye of Africa. I don't know if you've seen what that is before.
Is
No.
Atlantis supposed to be sunken, or is that just a myth?
Also,
It's meant to be.
Did Atlantis exist?
This is assuming
Plato
it did.
apparently went to visit there. Yeah, this is assuming it did. But
It does.
Plato apparently went to visit Atlantis.
Plato? Who's that?
Yeah. Do you not know Plato?
Philosopher, don't know.
Some kind of.
Philosopher.
Oh, okay.
It's actually it's the doc from Pocoyo.
I'm not very.
Socrates' apprentice, basically.
I don't even know who
No,
that is.
Do you not know who Socrates is?
No, I'm not. I don't know my philosophy, man. Like,
God, you're uncultured.
What the
Damn.
fuck?
I'm
oh
joking.
yeah,
I'm joking.
I'm cultured in cultures that
You know
I'm
who
not a
Einstein
part of.
is?
Weird that.
The famous philosopher
Have you really
Einstein.
never heard of Socrates?
No.
I'm shook, James. I'm shook.
How do you spell that?
Socrates.
Oh, it's Socrates. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's Socrates.
Have you ever heard of the famous philosopher Barack Obama?
It rings a bell.
So
Oh, I mean Obama.
What's his
Atlantis.
his last name?
Do you want to go on last trip to Atlantis?
I don't know. It's Obama.
It says it's fictional.
Lad's trip to Atlantis, yeah.
It says it's fictional on Wiki.
Perhaps it is,
It depends.
and it
if
might
people-
be.
Has anyone's found evidence of where it's originated from? If it is fiction, who made it?
Plato's
Plato.
description
Yeah.
of Atlantis is pretty much one of the main.
When was this Plato geezer alive?
Same time as Socrates. I'll
Which was?
find out when that was.
You know what, guys? Astral project. Let's just go to Atlantis and see if it's real.
420 BC.
That trip to Atlantis.
In the astral planes.
It's like 500
So
years.
you know Atlantis was like a sunken like city. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I told you there was a whole sunken continent that man them used to live on?
That you used to live on.
No, I've
Did you
No, mine
personally?
don't. Lost continent of Kumari Kanda.
You're amazing.
Uganda.
Is that the island off the coast of Australia?
Maybe.
That-
I don't know.
it's
Australia
too
doesn't
far-
exist, man.
It's too far up. But I like read an article about that island off the coast of Australia, but I can't find it now.
If you
So-
look at the tectonic plates, is that actually going to work?
Is that
I don't know.
Is that like a risen area in like
I
the
don't
sea?
think. Yeah, it'd have to be risen.
So if the sea level was low enough, that would be a new continent.
I don't know.
Seabed height.
What it's called Kumari Kandam. Let me look it up.
There is nothing there. There's a few like ridges and stuff, but
There's to a mythical lost continent.
if you search up tectonic plates,
Tectonic
Find that video.
look in that area, see that it should be broken in the middle, or at least have a massive mountain range,
Yeah, it should.
depending on which way the plates are moving. Because there's 3 plates that meet in that area right in the middle, so the geography
Yeah, I
of
can
that
see
wouldn't really work.
Oh, the tectonic plates are really cool.
Yeah, it
Like-
explains a lot, like where the volcanoes and mountains.
where all the volcanoes and shit are, yeah. The Himalayas are there. Explains why we don't have any like big things.
I mean, we have little fault crack things, but not. That's why we still get a few like tiny earthquakes, but we don't have any plate lines.
Also, why do we have mountains? Why do we have like the what do we call them? Why do we have the Lake District and stuff like that?
That's true.
Lake District.
I guess
How high is that?
England broke off from another continent.
Oh, so maybe it was along a coastline. Not coastline.
I think
tectonic.
the plates have remained the same since then.
Oh,
I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they've broken up, but.
Also, how did the land masses like stop being Pangea?
Convection currents.
When meteor ting hit.
Convection currents.
What,
Oh yeah.
but, like, how do you split land apart and move it? Like, it doesn't make sense.
So if you search up mantle convection.
Mantle convection. Yes.
And look at like the first image. Just kind of pulls the
Slab pull.
Yeah, the slab pull. What is it in bold letters?
Okay. Is it really that powerful? That
It's
it can.
like almost the entirety of the Earth.
Okay.
It does it over time. It's not like.
Yeah.
It's like pouring.
Kind of like
water
erosion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of just
Alright,
small,
fair enough.
small, but really often.
Most of it will go
will
past, but it will
suffice.
still. But
That
yeah.
answer will suffice. Thank you for your donation to the James Knowledge campaign.
You are more than welcome, my friend. But yeah, on the topic of this this lost island,
Does Mars have tectonic plates?
I think it did, but it cooled down, didn't it? I might be wrong there. I usually am.
Because I swear it's got a mad volcano.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if it's active or not.
Oh, I see.
What's that?
We've only discovered 2 plates on Mars so far.
Oh yeah, I suppose you haven't really had enough like things positioned around to zap.
I mean, I guess we could always
like...
terraform it with my idea, and then
yeah, of course, just slam the meteor belt into Mars.
Yeah, exactly. How much mass does the meteor? How
on the subject of that,
how much mass is?
Yeah,
you can see on Twitch. There's just like in the middle of that area. There's just like a load of trenches.
Oh, boys, lads. That's not good.
What?
The total mass of the asteroid belt is about 3% the mass of the moon. And so my plan wouldn't even work. For fuck's sake.
Just get Jupiter and smash that into Mars instead.
I did talk about slamming the moon into Mars. Or Mercury or Pluto.
Why not use one of Mars's moons instead of our moon?
Because Mars's moons are really small. How
but there's 2 of them.
Are Mars moons?
Why don't we just use Earth?
I don't think it would be enough mass anyway. I don't think that much.
Well, if it's moving fast enough.
Lots of Mars's mass will be ejected just from the sheer collision of.
Then, like, put a shield around it or something.
Yeah, let's build a Dyson sphere around Mars. Great idea.
Well, to be fair, if you were to hit it really fast with I don't know, something like the asteroid, a bit bigger than the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs or something.
Yeah.
Slam that in like direct perpendicular, just bam into the center. Maybe it'd like throw some dust up and for a few thousand years, and maybe that'd create greenhouse effect or whatever.
It'd probably be more like
that's the opposite. Shit.
It'd probably be more like did you? I saw a video on YouTube where it was like what it'd be like after a nuclear war, and the nuclear dust would like let very little sunlight in.
Yeah.
And so it'd just get really cold. It'd be a nuclear winter.
Yeah, I got it wrong.
It might be like that.
Because it'd be like a volcanic winter, not.
But why don't we just do that to cancel out global warming?
Because we like the sun, Robbie.
Yeah, but we don't want too much of it, so we'll just have a little bit of nuclear winter, and
it'd
then
be like
negative
-30 though, Robbie.
Global warming.
I mean,
just tell the volcanoes to erupt.
Yeah, but if we do it and it's like -30, then we just gotta like make more electricity, and it will get warmer.
Yeah, and we survived one ice age without electricity, so
just grow up.
Yeah, but we weren't soft then.
Man up.
We were people who could hunt mammoths regularly.
I reckon I could hunt a mammoth.
I could hunt a mammoth.
Think about it. Our foods would die, which means our livestock would die.
We'll just keep them in like heated compartments.
Yeah.
What?
Encase an entire
greenhouses.
Yeah, I mean that would be so expensive, Rob.
Look,
like,
if you have a better solution, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let's not block out the sun. Let's not block out the sun.
That is a pretty good solution, to be fair.
But it's getting too hot. We're gonna have to get rid of it.
Well, the sun.
I'm still looking at this like map.
We could just do what Futurama did and just
move the Earth away from the sun.
No, put a giant block of ice in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know, remember the episode where they like move further away from the sun to stop global warming? Do you remember that episode?
I can't. No.
I wonder if we could do that. If we had like a big enough spaceship to like increase Earth's speed, so it would like go further out from the sun in its orbit.
Yeah, all the pollution.
It's very sensitive, I think.
The robots were producing loads of pollution, so they got them all on like one island to get rid of them. But then they were like, "Oh, let's just fire into the sky, and we'll move the."
Oh, when they get all the robots to do it.
Yeah.
And Bender was the last one.
Yeah, and he was like with his turtle.
With his turtle, tortoise even.
Yeah, tortoise. Let's just do that.
Tom says that a nuclear winter would not cancel out global warming.
Why not?
Why won't it? Explain. Why?
Explain.
Dinosaurs.
Were you there?
You're making these points, Tom. I'm seeing no evidence.
As if we're there.
Because what?
Because... I just want to talk about this map quickly again. I find it really interesting, like Greenland and Antarctica. I don't know if that's just the way the map is, but it looks like they've really raised. The one that's on Twitch.
Oh.
Or
okay.
It is on Discord as well, I think. Actually,
is it Greenland a map of elevation?
Raised.
Yeah, it's elevation, but they're both really high. I never realised that.
So
I was just looking at it.
Is that in correlation to sea level?
Well, it's just height in general, relative.
Can we see the Mariana Trench?
So
look like it.
The Ariana Grande.
Oh yeah.
It should be on there somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it is.
What
it's between the west coast of America and Japan.
Yeah, but where? There's a big gap.
Closer to Japan, I think. On the.
That's probably why, because that's where the map cuts.
Yeah.
Does Antarctica have any mountains?
Yeah,
so does Antarctica actually have like?
Yeah, it's a continent. It's land.
So it does have land.
Yeah,
so
it's
if
got
it melted,
mountains.
we'd be able to walk on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's videos of polar bears and shit.
Someone did a Antarctic crossing as well.
Antarctica is real, James.
Thank you for that.
Let's see if I can get a map of that.
You're welcome.
Is it just a ring?
It looks a lot bigger on a map, though. But
how come you never see like the North Pole and shit on maps? Like the landmass surrounding it.
I don't know.
Because
you always see like the.
It's not a landmass; it's ice.
Yeah, but like.
What do you mean that they never put it on maps, just as ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that strange, but I guess it's more relevant because it's only showing the land then.
So, is the Arctic also have landmass?
No. Well, maybe it has a little. I'm not sure, but I don't think it does.
Have land.
I really want to go to Svalbard.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it is all just ice up there. Wow, cool.
I got a picture, but when? There we go. Yeah, so this is the crossing that someone did across Antarctica. And he had to cross a few mountains, I think.
Oh, cool.
So he literally walked across Antarctica, and yet again, Flat Earth denies it.
Chose the
cross it.
He chose the easy route, really.
Yeah.
Right.
pick the thinnest part. I mean,
If
if you could.
He went to the South Pole though.
Yeah, but if you're a man, you'd go from like the top of East Antarctica down right down the Shackleton Glacier, and then to the finish. If you're big enough, that
to
is.
the west side.
Exactly.
I think he followed sort of because there's a few bases or something.
All right.
Like where that ridge is, the glacier. I'm pretty sure they're 2 bases.
Reject.
I
The
see.
South Pole has flags in it as well. I'm pretty sure.
How big is the Arctic? How
Too
big is the Arctic? Could you like cross that? I guess you could, but like.
I guess there'd probably be a lot of because the Arctic has a lot of. You know when the ice has like gaps in it and then the snow covers it. It's like a bit like tectonic plates, but not.
Does the Arctic have mountains?
Maybe, probably not. Probably just like big bits of snow.
Okay. I think it's just like places in like North America that they count as the Arctic for some reason.
Probably.
Do you mean like Canada, like the Arctic?
Yeah, like Canada and Greenland and shit.
YTP, my auntie has sailed to Svalbard.
What a
Where
gap!
is Svalbard.
How do you
It's like-
sail to Svalbard?
So it's like the most northern.
Oh, cool.
Like-
Yeah, but how do you sail then? I swear that it's.
With lots and lots of coats and food.
Probably a boat.
It's probably a boat wouldn't hurt.
Oh, it's the place with the.
Hold on. There are actually like towns and shit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck lives here?
Cheap, innit?
I mean, loads of people. Cheap land, man.
Yeah.
I mean, loads of people. Not many people live in like Greenland, and that's only south.
Do many people live in there?
Anyway.
Longyearbyen is the furthest north city.
Greenland population.
Wait, where?
56. Oh god.
Can we go there?
Yeah.
Can we go there on a lads?
Is that in Greenland?
Greenland
Svalbard.
has like 56,000 people.
There's a little port right at the top of Canada called Alert.
Alert.
Oh no, it's not Canada. Oh no, that is Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Well, no one's gonna want to go there.
Oh,
really.
yeah.
So these people are just probably vibing during this pandemic, right?
Yeah.
I wonder
Is there
what-
any countries that haven't been affected yet?
Probably
Are
them.
there any countries?
Svalbard's got very limited
Which
travel.
countries have not been reported?
What the hell do you do up there, like for fun? What can you
There's,
do?
North-
you know
North
that
Korea's got one.
seed vault. Have you heard of
Oh,
Svalbard
yeah.
local seed vault?
is
Seeds are cryogenically like frozen there. Where is this street?
I found a radar.
Nova Scotia. Have you heard about this really short I don't know. On Google Maps, search that street.
That street.
That street on Google Maps.
Google
That
Maps.
street.
Right by it, there's another street called the other street and this street.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
This
god.
street, the other street.
Oh my god.
Oh, credits to whoever made that.
And
I love
Joe's
that.
Minecraft Palace.
McDonald's fencing. Joe's Minecraft.
Oh my god.
What did
Legend.
Where is this? I'm gonna zoom out.
It's Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably Canada.
I love Canadians.
That's pretty funny.
Have you been down this street? No, I've been down that street though. What about the other street?
There's a school called O'Connell Drive Elementary School, so of course it's Canada.
Canada. Kaiser Doctor.
Kaiser Drive. Davlin Drive.
Kaiser Drive Public. God, I love Google Maps.
Same, I can spend hours on here and just
Yeah.
waste an entire day, and you're like, what the fuck did I just do? You were just trying to look for Svalbard seed vault without going and typing it in.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely would help the fact that there's a country called Svalbard, but yeah.
I'm not sure whereabouts in it is. I mean, if you zoom into this popular place down here. So
Volbab Museum.
it's the capital.
I think it's near the capital as well.
The Longyearbyen.
Are there any places on Earth that haven't been like
Discovered.
owned by like someone?
There's a piece of land in Africa somewhere, and it's like bordering two countries, and both countries refuse to accept the land.
Why wouldn't they want it?
So technically, each country thinks that it's owned by the other person, or officially states it's owned by the other person, but nobody, but neither of them touch it.
Interesting.
There was a video by Tom Scott of this river somewhere.
Hi, I'm Thomas Scott.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the river was the border. Was it Luxembourg?
Why is this?
Because the river is the border, so the river isn't owned by anyone.
Luxembourg is a super small country.
Yeah, can't remember. It might have been.
Is it?
There's no river. Oh yeah, there is.
Is it between Sudan and South Sudan? There's like a little box.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little box that no one owns.
Yep.
Should we go buy that? Should we go buy it?
I think people are going to try and claim it. I think.
Oh, that box.
Yeah,
nobody's really stuck with it.
Oh yeah.
Box.
The place with Bakura in it.
I think in the war in which where Sudan broke off into Sudan and South Sudan, I think each territory for some reason thinks that the other one won it in the war.
But why don't one of them just take it?
I don't know.
I just have it.
There's also that bit between Egypt and Sudan.
Yeah, and the bit
that I know is disputed between the two, which is why they've kind of just dotted it. They don't know. They don't want to offend anyone.
There's a lot of dotted lines here between Kenya and South Sudan, Ethiopia and Somalia.
Yeah, Serbia. There's like Kosovo, which kind of wants to be an independent state.
So.
And then in Spain, Catalonia wants to be independent.
You see the Red Sea between Egypt and Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Can you like get to the Mediterranean through that little? I think you can.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Oh no, it was a bridge that's in the same two countries at the same time between Luxembourg and Germany. They both own the river.
Wow.
And so if you cross this bridge, the laws change.
Panama Canal. Famous.
Oh yeah.
Wow, we're looking at a world map and talking about it.
It's probably not that interesting.
No, probably not.
I don't know if it's interesting to anyone else, but this is.
But it's quite fun for us. Shall we just leave? I'm hungry.
Just leave.
Are we done here?
I'm hungry.
I suppose so. If no one else has anything.
Unless you want to talk about anything else.
Please leave suggestions for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Suggestions box.
It's partly our fault though.
Yeah,
a little bit. How do I sign off again?
I don't know.
Right.
Tune in next week.
I'll just wing it.
Probably.
Right. So that's it. Thank you for listening. Tune in next week. Happy wanking. See you later. Bye.
Oh, we just gained an extra viewer just as we're leaving.
Is that it?
Yeah, tough shit, man. Bye.
Goodbye, people.
Goodbye.